Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more updates. And please do not forget to turn on your post notification after subscribing in order for you to get notified when next I post. So guys, this update on Unfortunate Love is about how Malishka and Sona plan together for Malishka to attempt fake suicide to scare Rishi so that Rishi will stop from leaving the Obera mansion and will get married to Malishka. How will Rishi get out of this trap? So guys, please do not forget to watch the video to the end in order for you to know more about the full update of this episode. Make sure to enjoy the video. Love you all. Malishka gets Sonia's call and picks it. Sonia tells Malishka that Lakshmi is meeting Rishi often, and today also she's going to meet him. Malishka asks where and gets the address from her. Sonia says bring him closer to you, else Lakshmi will grab him and then you will just dream. Malishka asks her to relax and says I will do something. She tells Sonia that Lakshmi walks 4 steps ahead of them. Sonia gets evil plan again and says if we shall do something. Malishka says which we did that night. She says we both have same thoughts. Sonia says we will move 4 steps ahead of her. Malishka thinks that night Lakshmi just saw, but now she will see and hears too. Rishi comes to the restaurant. He sees Malishka on the floor, pretending to have fallen down, while someone tries to help her. She tells Rishi that they shall sit for some time, as she got her foot sprained. She asks why did you come here? Rishi hesitates. Malishka thinks he is afraid as she threatened him yesterday, and smiles a bit. She asks him what will he tell his family about them. Lakshmi comes there and looks for Virendra. She sees Malishka and thinks Rishi is with her. She sees his back and then hears Rishi telling, I love you, Malishka. But you know why I got married to Lakshmi. Then I felt sympathetic for her. And how can I leave her helpless? She's an orphan and her chachi is bad. He says, I thought who will marry her if I leave her and told her that I can't live without her. He says that night I flowed in emotions with you as I love you very much, but I don't want to leave Lakshmi. He says I couldn't fulfill marriage or love. Malishka pretends to cry hearing him. Lakshmi hears him from far and gets shocked. Bani asks Lakshmi, how was the meeting with Virendra uncle? Lakshmi says Ayush had lied and had called me to meet Rishi. Bani says, I know. Lakshmi asks if you all are involved. Bani says, we wanted that your divorce gets cancelled. Rishi takes Malishka to her room and keeps her on the bed. He messaged Lakshmi that he is coming to meet her. Lakshmi messaged I am not coming. Malishka asks Rishi what happened. Rishi says nothing. Malishka thinks that whatever happened is good. Neither Lakshmi nor Rishi understood. She thinks plan was set. Shalu tells Ayush that they might have talked by now and says why none of them called till now. Ayush says it means they are busy together and didn't get time to talk to us. He is also hopeful. Shalu says if this happened then I am very happy. But if this doesn't happen, Ayush asks her to think positive and says good will happen. Karishma comes to Linam's room. She thinks Babi is not here. Linam comes here and says Malishka and Rishi's marriage is my responsibility and I'm doing so much to get them married. Karishma says Rishi is not happy though. Malishka gets up and comes to Rishi. She acts as if she couldn't walk properly and falls on him deliberately. Rishi asks why do you get up from the bed? Malishka asks what happened to you. She says she came to say sorry, but he is venting out his anger on her. He says he wanted to meet Lakshmi, but she didn't meet me. Malishka asks who told you that Lakshmi wants to meet you? Rishi says Shalu. Malishka says Lakshmi has broken relation with you and asks why is he worried for Lakshmi. She asks him if he will marry her or not. Rishi asks, why do you ask me again and again? Malishka asks him to answer. Rishi asks her to answer why she wants to marry him. though she knows that he is a married guy. Malishka says you were married, but now you are divorced. Rishi says no, I am not separated from Lakshmi, and I regard her as my wife even now. Malishka says you are legally divorced, and she don't regard you as her husband, and you are regarding her as your wife. She says Lakshmi doesn't love you, but I love you. She says I will do whatever you ask me to do. She says even if you ask me to die, then I will die as my love is having same intensity. She says you used to love me and asked him to answer. Rishi says, I used to love you. Malishka asks, what did you mean? Do you love Lakshmi now? Rishi says, I don't know. Lakshmi says she is my good friend. Malishka says that means you love me. We shall marry. Rishi asks, didn't you have any topic? Malishka asks, why did you do that with me and made that relation with me? And says, you used me for your physical need. She says, you raped me. Rishi says, I didn't do such thing. Malishka asks if it was love and asks him to say. She says, we shall get married. Rishi refuses and pushes her. He says sorry. Malishka says, don't touch me and get lost from here. She says, you used me and then threw me. She says, when you don't want to marry me, then what will I do by leaving? She says, you have snatched my love and respect, and takes out poison from the drawer. Ranu comes inside and asks why the door was open. Lakshmi says, Kirana guy had come to keep the ration. Ranu says, if Balwinda had entered the house. She says Pandiji is coming and bringing an alliance. Lakshmi thinks if she is thinking about my marriage. Malishka drinks some liquid and says goodbye, Rishi. Rishi says, I will call doctor. Malishka says, let me die. I don't want to live. Sonia comes there and asks what happened to her. Rishi says she has drank poison. Sonia calls doctor. Malishka says, I want to die and asks him to make her lucky so that she can die keeping her head on his lap. Sonia asks doctor to come fast for emergency. Kiran comes there and asks, why did you drink poison? Rishi says, due to me. Malishka asks Kiran not to ask him. Rano comes there and tells her Alliance came from a big house. Lakshmi says, I don't want to marry. Rano asks if you want to sit on my head. She says Alliance came for Neha. Lakshmi says it is good. She congratulates Rano. Rano says the guy is same as Neha wants. She says Pandiji will bring the photo. Lakshmi says we will make everything fine. Shalu comes home. She sees Lakshmi happy and hugs her, thanking her. Malishka opens her eyes and smiles, looking at Sona, and closes her eyes. Kiran says call the doctor. Sona says doctor is coming. Rishi panics. Kiran tells that she will not forgive Rishi this time. Lakshmi tells Shalu that she didn't go and asks if they wanted to fool her. Shalu says we wanted to make everything fine. Lakshmi says I don't want to make anything fine and says she don't want to live in relation bothered by a favor. She says Rishi and I can never unite. Sona checks Malishka's heartbeat and says it is running. Doctor comes there and checks Malishka. He gives her antidote. Sona thinks it is an ordinary poison which makes the foam come out of the mouth and makes the person unconscious for some time. She says everyone got scared. This is what they wanted. Doctor says poison affects will go and she will gain consciousness in some time. Kiran says she was taking poison and you didn't stop her. Rishi says before you could stop her, she took it. Kiran asks why did she took the poison. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe to my channel for more updates. And please do not forget to turn on your post notification after subscribing in order for you to get notified when next I post. Make sure you all stay tuned to my channel. There's still more updates for you all. See you on my next video. Bye.